right, Coach, if you want to start with a statement about the match, and then we'll open up for questions regarding the exhibition.
Yeah. I thought that one thing going into this year, we graduated quite a bit of our offense in our libero. We have Lauren Hovey back, Amanda Otten, but besides that, we did graduate a lot of players that were consistent on the court for us. And so we spent a lot of time in the spring and this preseason working on our offense. Obviously, serve and pass, every team's got to get better at that, but really happy with our offensive performance. We got to clean up some errors here and there, but I thought once we settled in, really promising the pieces that we have moving forward offensively. And I love going into a season feeling like we're not even close to our potential. And I felt like that the whole match today. So really excited.
Yeah, the first thing that jumps out is the defense and the blocking. Obviously, the absence of Jessica Andrews is something as well, playing for Team Canada. But how did you feel about the defense today and how it progressed throughout the match?
Yeah, I think it got better as the match went on. That was actually the biggest piece that I look at. And there's a couple. We had good numbers, but there was some plays with the block and defense that I'm like, oh, I know we can dig that. I know we know how to block that. So that was kind of the big area that I think that when we take a little bit of time and practice and tweak a little bit, we'll be able to improve drastically, hopefully fairly quickly.
Helen Wilford and Kendall Williams, who both played today. Helen hasn't played in 2 years, Kendall brand new. So how did you feel like they fared without Jess there as well to be able to step into that middle role?
Yeah, I think they both did great. Kendall's going to be such a great player. We knew Helen was really good at blocking, and she's worked really hard on her offense this year. I was really excited to see her hit 357 on the day. But Helen's one of those silent killers kind of on the block where your team point scores when she's in the front row because she just affects everything. And she's a little bit of the unsung hero there. And as a coach and people that really love volleyball, you notice how much her being the workhorse does for your defense. We always point score when Helen's in the front row. So really proud and just happy that they're back and contributing.
Yeah, as well on the defense, back-to-back years, liberos have been seniors, and now you have Sydney Hernandez, a sophomore, in that role. How'd you feel about the leadership and her play today in her first match?
Yeah, Sydney showed a lot of leadership even starting last year. She's a really consistent teammate and player for us. She spent a lot of time in the spring kind of transitioning mentally to, I'm the libero. There's a different mindset in that position, and I think she's grown into it beautifully. She contributes a ton, not just in serve receive, but defensively. And I heard her a couple times kind of leading a huddle and getting after like, hey, we got to take this opportunity. We're sick of giving them points. And that's what you want out of somebody that's always on the court. And so couldn't be prouder of her. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. We knew that was in her. And it's why we're happy she's part of our team.
And then more on the offensive side, Avery Hobson seemed to have a very good game. Eddie did as well. And a spot that left side didn't know who it was going to be coming into this season. So how did you feel about their play today? And then going forward, is that going to be your top two?
Yeah, we'll see. I do think we have a lot more depth this year than we have in the last couple. And so that's exciting. These two have been kind of winning statistically, but I love that every Tuesday you don't know what outside is going to step up. But I'm really proud of both of them. I think that they created a lot of momentum for our team and got big swings when it mattered. And again, one of those things you see in practice, and you're just kind of happy when you see it against another team, them flourish in those scenarios.
One more question, Coach. The back row attack was used quite a bit today, probably more just in this game than it was used all last season.
Sure.
Do you see that becoming like a focal point in the offense and trying to get especially Lauren Hovey and Eddie involved in back row attacking?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a piece of the game that if we're going to run a 5-1 with two outsides playing the back row, we potentially have 5 attackers at all times. And so why not? They're good at it. Eddie and Avery did a great job serve receiving, and why not make the defense always have to worry about extra hitters and create more seams for other people? So I thought we took a step towards it. I still think we can be even better as the year goes on. Again, another piece that is in there, and you're just excited to see how it grows throughout the year.
I know historically, Coach, you guys have been so aggressive on serve, but today it struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that something you think is an area you need to continue to work on? Is that going to be the motif of this team as well?
Yeah, I think that serving is can always be your superpower. It's the one skill that you have complete control over in volleyball. What it looked like to me was a little bit of that inexperience of knowing when to get after it, knowing when to hit a seam, a little bit of that maturity from there. And then you saw moments where like Lauren Hovey took over with her serve. She has that maturity. She has that experience. She knows how to get after it when it matters. And we'll just keep creating that conviction of like, I know how to be really aggressive, but also make sure that they're earning their points.
You're not here today. Obviously, your rotation was a little different for this exhibition, but how deep is this team? How many of these players do you think are going to be able to get involved?
Yeah, I don't know. And that's kind of the beauty of it. I don't know that there's one person on our team I wouldn't think can contribute. And that's a really fun spot to be in. And it goes to how much they've worked in the spring all summer. I came in a couple times early and they were in there before me in the open gym. And I don't know, it's exciting. It's exciting to see. And I think a theme for us is going to be out-teaming teams. So if Eddie struggles one night, is someone ready to go? If whoever is having a day, the next person's ready to carry their bucket. And I think that this team has the personality and talent where they care a lot about being good teammates. And we can kind of use that mentality to win games. And they might not always look the same.
Jessica as well. She's going to be back for regular season, and I know last year she kind of developed into more than just a blocker.
Yeah.
She got more aggressive as the season went along. You expect that role to continue too?
Yeah, I think Jess is going to be an unbelievable piece of our defense and offense. She's done nothing but get better. We saw that with Lauren. Lauren Hovey spent the summer with Team Canada and came back looking like, a woman among youth. You just saw that next level from her, and I'm sure that's going to be the same with Jess. We will not have her for opening weekend. So World Championships is an unbelievable opportunity, and we're supporting her through competing with Team Canada through that. But when she comes back, we'll manage her mentally and physically, and hopefully she's just excited to kind of keep the volleyball journey going.
That's a question a lot of fans have as well, Coach, about fatigue. I mean, they're playing so much. Lauren got back a little earlier, but obviously Jess is still playing. Is that a concern?
Potentially. I do think we trust that the national team is taking care of them physically. But the big thing is we want Jess, we want Lauren healthy in November and December. So we'll do what we need to do. And but again, she's committed a ton to this program. They've both committed 4 years. We're going to commit our end on making sure that they're both mentally and physically okay. And again, ready to help us a little bit later in the season if that's what we need.
Say something about Dream Big today.
Yeah.
About the event happening today.
Excited. We're really excited about Dream Big. It's our biggest we've ever had. Really grateful to our staff. They've been amazing at organizing it. They've been amazing at communicating. And we have a big event in town today, Rally BG, and we still have so many people showing up to support our program. And we couldn't be more humbled and grateful for everybody and how much they care.
And then 9 years at Bowling Green, and now you're the head coach of Bowling Green volleyball. Just how does it feel for you to be the leader of the bench now and finally be able to get to be the main person?
Yeah, it feels normal and surreal at the same time. I was fortunate that I had a big voice before. There's moments where it's like, oh, I got to be the one that makes this decision. But I felt very prepared going into it. More than anything, having the team and staff have my back, I haven't felt like we've missed a beat. And some things are different, some things are new, but that's sometimes good. And I feel like I'm getting better every day because of them. And hopefully I'm doing my part in helping us as a program get better and taking it one day at a time. But I'm honored and grateful and just excited for the year.
Yeah, Eddie, first match setting of the season back in the Stroh Center. Just how's it feel to be back and playing volleyball competition again?
It definitely feels amazing to be a show again and play in front of our amazing audience. We had a lot of people today, which I'm very grateful for. Student section, we were advertising our game, and I'm very glad that a lot of people came. So yeah, I'm very happy to be back.
Yeah, first match under Coach Del Piombo as well. How did it feel with that and a brand new staff to be able to compete in front of them?
It feels normal. I think nothing changed. We worked as a team. I think we did a lot of great work in the spring as well as the preseason. I think our new coach, Del Piombo, is doing a great job of leading the team so far. So I'm excited for more.
Yeah, some new players on the floor as well, Kendall Williams and Avery Hobson. How do you feel that they played and how the chemistry was with a couple of new faces on the floor?
Oh, I think both of them stepped up, definitely. Kendall as a freshman, great job today on the court. Avery Hobson, I think she was so consistent during our preseason, so I wasn't surprised. She played so well today. So yeah, I think the new teammates that we have, all of them are bringing a lot of value to our team.
Yeah. You yourself did very well as well. It's one of your best games in your career. How did you feel about your individual performance today?
Thank you. I want to say it's all the work that we've done both in the spring and in the preseason. I'll keep saying that, but it's very important what we do behind the scenes. I think I want to shout out Coach Chelsea. because she's working with the pins a lot on like tempo, on like our toolbox and just different shots. So I think she helped me expand my game a lot. And then serve receive, again, like we worked on all of those elements. So I feel like it's just staying consistent with it. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Yeah, learning from this game and going forward as well. Is there any points of emphasis you see as something, to work on in the week to come before you head to North Dakota on Thursday?
I think definitely serve receive is always something that you can improve. So I think we can keep improving our serve receive. I think we could have served better today. So maybe we can practice our serving a little more, serving our seams. And then definitely blocking. We should continue keep working on blocking, because I feel like the teams that we're going to play against the next weekends, they're probably going to play very fast volleyball. So we need to be ready for that.